Hello everyone, this is Shui Chen from Holy Sitting Academy. Today I would like to talk with you briefly about something. I have a family of friends that work with me over the years, helping me with projects at home. And these people, I add them to our groups, and so it's been following me along for some time. I usually don't chat with people on Facebook or iPhone because for security and privacy reasons. Yet there are times we do use phones, right? And these personal friends would text me over the years about their health issues. Yet never send in membership agreement. After sharing with me all these years of the health issues and the medicine taken, and I, of course, suggested the specific things that will be good for their health, and they should really seriously consider taking these things. I'm going to tell you what they are. And their doctor said holistic ways will not help. Okay, so here it is. One of the medicine they take block the absorption, actually protection of the vitamin B12. So it is necessary for these doctors who prescribe certain medicines that block vitamin B12 to advise the patient to absolutely supplement B12. And there are two medicines that they take block CoQ10. Of course, when you take statin drugs, for example, that block making cholesterol, and cholesterol is the precursor of CoQ10, so they should really tell you that you need to take CoQ10. And four of the medication they're taking needs magnesium supplementation. But did they tell you that? No. These people have problem with the heartbeat regulation, and high blood pressure. And our heart works like tighten the muscle using calcium and loosen it using magnesium. And simply, we noticed that all these people had these heart issues, including arrhythmia, that they need bioavailable calcium and magnesium. So by taking these drugs, they actually need magnesium supplementation. And then, because you block cholesterol, then your body will not synthesize vitamin D from your skin. Doesn't matter how much sun you get, your skin cannot synthesize and make cholesterol. Therefore, cannot make actually activate vitamin D. So we recommend eating sardine for vitamin D. And since there's so many issues with calcification and lack of magnesium to balance the calcium that's leaching from your bones, and these people actually are recommended by me to take natto that provides vitamin K2, which will transport the plaques from all over your body, your brains, in your kidneys, in your arteries, back to your bones. So it's a transport for calcium. And then these people, due to the heart condition, they would need to have EPA, DHA for omega-3s. I recommend sardines. And not for everyone, but for these people, specifically alpha lipoic acid, ALA. Just remember, this is not for you. You could be listening and thinking, oh, maybe I need to use it, but that's only for these people who are on these medicines, okay? And don't take it on yourself thinking I say that you need it because you have these conditions, but you don't know what they're taking, the medicine. So they need to stop eating seed oils and stop the chips. That's one thing. Stop chips and eat good oil because your body demands. If you're slow oxidizer, you need to take 2 tablespoons of oil every day, good oils. And if you are a slow oxidizer but with sympathetic dominance, that's the treasurer burnout due to stress, then you will need to add 2 more tablespoons of good oil. If you are fast oxidizers, you need 4 tablespoons of good oil every day. To improve insulin sensitivity, I will suggest to certain people to take alpha lipoic acid, but not you, okay? And I also will say that you need to eat food rich in zinc, chromium, and manganese, because these 3 nutrients are for blood sugar regulation. Most of you are deficient in these 3 minerals. And I actually have a lecture online that talk about this. I'm not sure these people are watching the video, but they are dealing with blood sugar balance. And I says this nutrition your body absolutely need in order to, anyway. Our body in pancreas is a very high concentration of manganese, and unfortunately some of these people have toxic form of manganese that contribute to Parkinson's disease. So not only they have blood sugar problem, they are getting Parkinson's disease, and we are on a Parkinson's belt in Michigan. And the next is that our body absolutely need potassium to balance our sodium. And I'm not saying not to eat sodium. We actually eat sodium elaborately, but we also eat a lot of broccoli, Brussels sprouts, carrots, cabbage, and green beans. And you can get that from Costco. And then last but not the least, I recommend to take natto, and I have videos teaching how to make unlimited nattos you can make at home for natto kinase. That is an enzyme therapy that's in the natto. That natto provides not just vitamin K2 that transport your calcium away from the plaques and back to your bones. Natto also have a natto kinase, which is an enzyme that will break apart the plaques. It will unblock the blockages. If that blockage is in the kidney, if blockage is in the pancreas, it has proven this kind of enzyme therapy will repair your beta cells and the brain cells and the lung cells and things like that. So these are my recommendation to the people who are taking so many medicines and ask the doctor would nutrition will holistic way help, and the reply was not at all. No. I actually am very sad. That's why I make this video. I just want you to know that food is indeed our medicine. When the food cannot do, then that's when you go through the pharma made medicine. If you just spend hours, years, actually years in my groups and just watching other people ask questions and things like that, but you do not have a personal commitment to learn something and research on your own and becoming your own self-healing advocate, I think the time is wasted on my part, entertaining and also offering like online lectures. I am going to have an in-person lecture in Michigan in just a few weeks. And very interestingly, people coming from other states to attend this lecture in person. What about people in Michigan? Not so many. It's very interesting. And these are the people who absolutely need the help and could really get benefited by learning about microbial enzyme therapy. That will talk about coagulation, anticoagulation, what food that you could include and what you need to do, and you can make your own medicine at home. So sadly that today I'm going to make this announcement that if you think that you can just text me and talk about things but not taking the advice seriously, because you will come back some years later, tell me you've got cancer or you got something else. I'm sorry, please do not do that. My time is better spent on enrichment, learning more on my own, and also helping people who are ready to learn more. If you are in the discovery about yourself and your life, and you have come across, our paths come across, and you find what I say, what I do interesting, you can do your own diligence to to look into it. Once you've decided to work with me, you need to send in the membership agreement to join my academy, and then you can go from there. I'm on fire. I went to school 5 years to authenticate indigenous medicine by Western medicine, and then now knowing East and West. And I'm a physicist to start, so I can use therapies that is vibration, frequency involved, and I can see it's proven that with our, it can improve our health, and some even so helpful if you take those supplements and then you go right into infrared. It actually, the brain repairs. The repairs of our body cells will start happening immediately. So this is what I'm doing right now. So I want you to think deep what you're here for. What are you in my groups? Maybe just feel good or something, but I'm done. I'm done entertaining people. I'm not here to make you feel that you are doing a great job unless you're actually doing something. Following me or watching a lot of YouTube video is not doing something. It is just waste a lot of times. Okay, time is essence. So talk to you later, guys.